Topic of this lecture is volume of different geometrical figures. We'll see one by one. So we'll cover this lecture cube, cuboid, cylinder, cone, sphere, and some solved examples. All these topics we are going to cover. So volume. What is volume? The volume of a solid figure is the amount of space enclosed by its binding surface. So this is the definition of volume. Now whole surface. What is whole surface? The area of whole surface is equal to the sum of area of its binding surfaces. So this is the definition for whole surface. Now we'll see one by one. Let us start with the cube. If in this cube, what happens? The cube is like this. All sides are equal in this case. So what is the volume of this? Suppose the sides is A. So volume will be A cube. What is surface area? Surface area's formula will be 6a square. And how to find the side? If volume is given, then cube root of volume. The side will be cube root of volume. This is given as a side of a cube if volume is given. And diagonal, how to find the diagonal? It is under root 3 into side. That is root 3a. So all these formulas you will have to memorize. Same way, if we talk about the cuboid, if it is having length L, breadth B, and height H, then the total surface area, this is given by this formula, that is 2 into L into B plus B into H plus L into H. Diagonal will be under root L square plus B square plus H square. Area of 4 walls will be 2 into H into L plus B. So these formulas you will have to keep in the mind when we will solve the problems related to cuboid. Next is cylinder. Cylinder is of this type. Here it is having radius R and it is having height H. The volume is given by pi r square H. The curved surface, that is not including these two sides, it is given by 2 pi r H, and the total surface, it is given by 2 pi r H plus 2 pi r square, that is 2 pi r into r plus H. By this way the total surface is given. In case of cone, there is a height H, the slant height is L and the radius is R. The volume is given by 1 by 3 pi r square H. Curved surface area is given by pi RL, and total surface area is given by pi r into r plus L. So these are the formulas you will have to memorize. In case of sphere, if it is radius is R, then the volume is 4 by 3 pi r cube. Total surface area is 4 pi r square, and volume of hemisphere, that is half of the part of this, like this. It is given at 2 by 3 pi r cube. So this is half of this. And surface area of hemisphere, this is the half of this. So it will be 2 pi r square. So all these formulas you will have to memorize. Now let us see the examples. Examples are very easy. Find the volume of a cuboid of 1 meter long, 50 centimeter broad, and 25 centimeter or meter is height. So volume is given by L into B into H. So put these values all over here and you will find this is the answer in this case. Now in second example, the volume of a cube is 216 and we have to find the total surface area. So first of all, we will have to find the side, and it is given by cube root of 216. That will be given by 6. And in this case, total surface area, that will be 6 into side square. So 6 into, because we have find the side is 6. So it is 6 into 6 square, means 6 into 6 square means 36. So it is 216. So by this way, using the formulas only, you can find these questions very easily. Now let us read this question. The dimension of soap is 7 cm long, 5 cm wide and 5 cm high. And dimension of cupboard is 56 cm long, 49 cm broad and 25 cm high. So how many soaps can be accommodated in the cupboard? So this is the question. So for this, we will find first of all, we will find the volume of soap. and that is given by L into B into H. So putting the values, you will get this answer. Then we'll find the volume of cupboard. That is given by L into B into H. So we'll use the 56, 49 and 25 which is given over here. So this is this much. And then number of required soaps, that will be very easy. That is divide the volume of cupboard by volume of soap. So this divide by this and we get the answer 784. So these many soaps can be accommodated in the cupboard. या अलमारी में इतने सोप आप रख सकते हैं. Now next question, the volume of a cuboid is 3, 4, 5, 6. If it is length and breadth are given as a 18 and 16, find its height. So we know L into B into H, that is given as a volume. So volume divided by length into breadth will give the height. So height will be volume divided by length into breadth. So this is this much and we'll find the answer as a 12. So it is very easy. And the next question, the length, breadth and height of a room is 10 meter, 8 meter and 6 meter respectively. Find the cost of coloring all 4 walls from inside at the rate of 2 per square meter. It should be 10 per square meter. So for that we'll have to find the area of all 4 walls, and that will be given by 2 times L plus B into H. So putting the values over here, 2 times 10 plus 8 into 7 will get 252. And the cost, what will the cost in this case then? 252 into 10, that is 2520. So what we did in this question, first of all we have found the area of all 4 walls by using these 3 information. So putting the values over here, it should be 7. So we will find this value 252 and 252 into 10. So we'll get, because what is 10? Here it should be 10. In place of 2 it should be 10. So this will be the answer in this case. Next one is a room is 10 meter long, 8 meter broad and 5 meter high. Find the maximum length of a stick that can be kept in the room. So naturally the length of stick will be the diagonal of that room. So diagonal of that room will be under root L square plus B square plus H square. So putting all these values over here from 10, 8 and 5, we'll get 100 plus 64 plus 25, that is under root 169. That will be 13 meters. So this will be the length of the stick which can be put in the room. So it is very easy. Next question is, find the volume of sphere whose radius is 6 centimeter. So volume of sphere, we know formula is 4 by 3 pi r cube. So 4 by 3 pi is 22 by 7 and r cube means 6 into 6 into 6. So solving this using the calculator, you can find very easily the answer is 1905.14 cube centimeter. So that will be the answer. So these types of questions are in fact very easy if you know the formula. If the diameter of a cylinder is 28 centimeter and its height is 20 centimeter, find the total area. So for this purpose, first of all the diameter is given, and we'll have to find the value of radius. So it will be d by 2, that is 28 by 2, that will be the 14. So the value of r will be 14, and once we know the value of r, we can put this value in this formula. So 2 into 22 by 7, value of r is 14, the h is given, height is given as a 20, which is written over here. Then 2 pi r square, that is 2 into 22 by 7 into r square, means 14 into 14, and using calculator you can find the value, this value, very easily. So thank you very much. This Beamer presentation, if you want, you can download from the link given in the description. Thank you very much.